I should not have shaved my beard. Yo, what? I feel like a kid again. All right, look, we're gonna keep this one quick. Have I got your attention yet? I've been trading at night a lot. Do I think this is the only way you should trade? No. Do I think you should look into it? Potentially. I'm gonna show you everything that I do every single night just to look at the market, give myself some opportunities, see if I can profit at all, and if not, we just move on. But I think with the right idea and the right perception going into the night, you can definitely see some money be made. I'm up over $7,000 tonight. I don't even think I'm gonna trade tomorrow. And you guys know today's Thanksgiving week. Thanksgiving's obviously market closed. Next day on the Friday, it's a half day. So I'm probably not going to trade. So we need to get our money now. Subscribe, please. Please feel free to join the mentorship in my bio. I was trading live this morning in there. I took a trade. It literally lasted 38 seconds. I made $3,000 all caught out live. A bunch of people made money on it. I do this every single day. Got a bunch of lessons in there, a bunch of education. Take this to the next level. I'm fucking him. Why so from 8 to now it's 10 o'clock. I'm on pace to, I'm actually up $10,000 right now. Now we are cooking in the PM. What do you need to do to actually give yourself some opportunity to make some money tonight? Understand this, market during normal hours when the sun is out, you're going to see more volume. That is called the New York session. That is basically the time when America is trading the stock market, in this case, the US stock market. Now, that is, of course, the time when you see the most volume because of what we trade. We trade an American index. It's not ironic that the American index thrives the most when Americans are trading it. Now, when the moon is out, this is actually considered Asian session for me. That is at 7 p.m. Eastern. This market volume on NQ comes in, of course, from the Asian stock market hours. So when the US stock market is open up, we see a lot of volatility, meaning a lot of big moves, a lot of quick moves, and a lot of sometimes unpredictable movement. While Asian session is open, you are seeing bigger moves, but they take a lot longer to form and it's a lot slower price action. So the two separate things you really want to break out between these two things: daytime, more volume, higher opportunity to make money. Inherently, what that means is you should lower your position size. You don't want to be trading, and that doesn't mean size down from what you normally do, but you definitely shouldn't think about over leveraging because of already the increased volume and the amount of money you can make per trade. Anyways, there's no need to actually size any bigger. Even me, I trade 1 mini per account. While this has less opportunity to make money, but more verification on trades, in my opinion. Now, what I mean by that, and we're going to talk about it in a second, is that less volume makes it easier to predict movement because that it moves so slow. Where NQ is very quick to make moves, it takes a long time for these to form actual entries. So it's a lot easier to actually take trades. It's a lot slower. Just think of taking trades in half time. So inherently what I do is I actually increase position size, take less trades, and let them play out for a lot longer. Whereas when NQ is open during normal market hours, I half position size in this case, but should just be 1 mini for me, taking advantage of bigger moves quickly, and I want to get out of them in short amount of time. So inherently, what does this mean? We understand NQ. You can do this on ES as well, but I recommend you to trade NQ. That shit sucks. NQ closes at 5 Eastern every day for an hour, then it reopens up at 6. That time frame between 6 and 7, because we do not trade before 7, because that is not when Asian is open. Asian opens up at 7 Eastern in this scenario, whatever the time frame is for you, that would apply. The first hour of NQ being open on a day, this would be considered your kind of evaluation hour. See what price is doing, understand, try to find any sort of levels, try to find any sort of indicator, giving you any sort of benefit going into the Asian market session. Think of this as pre-market for Asian session. The first hour of NQ opening today goes from this candle all the way to here. I don't see anything in particular other than just marking out this low. This is a very extremely important low. This trade that I'm actually in right now on shorts, I'm actually targeting this low. You can go ahead and mark out at this high as well, but we can see it actually didn't do much. All the red zones I have up are zones I've marked, within the last hour. This was yesterday's high. Right before market close, you can see we had a lot of selling come in this area. You guys understand why I took that. Asian pre-market high, Asian pre-market low. You guys can already see the damage we're doing here. We're already seeing buying in this area. Very good to see. Got some buying pressure in here. Semi buying pressure right there as well. And cut the bullshit. All of these trades, all of these zones I have marked out, I could have marked out before the session even started for me, before I even turned on my chart. Remember, we start trading right now. So at this point, what we're doing is we're just watching price action. We're reading price action. The thing you want to do with Asian session right now, for me specifically on NQ, it's been working really well, is just watching for volume. You want to strike the side that price is currently going, because think about this. There is not a lot of volume during this time on NQ. So what does that mean? It's very important that you stay with the side of the volume, just because you're kind of tailing the current pressure of a side. If volume is considered to be low right now, and you can identify the side that is applying the most pressure, if there's a lot of people buying right now, if you see a lot of buying pressure, it is an opportunity for buyers to take control because there is not a lot of volume. There is less sellers than usual to actually try to inverse this. So right now, before I even start trading right now, we're on the 2-minute. We already are seeing buying off this low. So that's automatically making me think longs. Obviously, we would be targeting up here. We're not taking any trades just yet, but seeing that obviously incites me, hey, there's a lot of buyers underneath me, which is good. You guys can see that move actually happen. Next thing I want you to do is very important. I really recommend you guys should do this as well. Flip to Heikin Ashi. I'm absolutely fucking printing right now. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm fucking him, bro. This don't show you it works. Feel free to add me on Snap, man. Stefan_Borg. Heikin Ashi is something that you can really use to your advantage. Heikin Ashi, all it does is just help you identify trend. It just bases volume price action. In summary, we have our initial Asia pre-market low being made, and then we have again 2 times that price jumped into this where we actually Heikin Ashi was red, came down, bought up off of it, turned green, again turned red, bought up of it, turned green, pushes up, price now climbs, and I love to see these retracements to the EMA regardless if it's on Heikin Ashi or not. I do not trade solely off of Heikin Ashi. I watch candlesticks, but we're going to get into this in a second. But understand, right as I got into this trade, you guys see Heikin Ashi flip green. So what you want to look for in this scenario, just in my case, was a buy up off of the low, then consolidation back to the EMA, look for buyers at a new high, confirming, jumping in, and watching price move up. And you see price almost came back down to my SL. We had our SL at a very important low. Again, this is why you trade off of price levels because, and look what happened, man. Caught a fucking banger trade. But so remember this, again, Heikin Ashi flip right as we got into this trade, but this is how you correlate it together. So now that we got this candle, now we're back to normal candles. Let's look at this. So I actually got in at this candle close right here. Understand this. So we had, again, one more time, this is the same exact scenario, it's just in candles. It's a little bit harder to read, which is, again, why you should look at Heikin Ashi and hollow candles or regular candles to actually kind of go back and forth in between each other. So you can actually get that double confirmation because I had Heikin Ashi turning green right as I got into the trade. Very good for confirming longs. And also, this confirmed longs on an actual candlestick measure because, look, we have this initial buy up, price comes back down, sells off, price rejects off this EMA, makes this nice bottom wick, buys up off of it, sells off this again. One more time, we buy into this previous low. Buyers push it back up, closing above the EMA. Pretty much no body of a candle at all. Jump in at this close. Heikin Ashi flips green. Reasons why I took this trade again. Rejected off this previous low. Nice close above the EMA. SL at the bottom of this wick that it rejected off of. And that's exactly what we got. And you guys can see price instantly brought back up. Kind of sold off. Almost got us stopped out of this trade. Got right back into this buy area where we expected to see buys come in heavy. That's exactly what happened. We swept that low. Pushed this all the way up. Just kept riding this thing out. Waiting for Heikin Ashi to flip. And I ended up exiting at this previous high. This was that high we marked out. This is Monday's high. It's extremely strong, so we decided to exit right there. We're already up so much, caught 30 points on that. And don't look just at Heikin Ashi because you can see there's times when Heikin Ashi does flip, and that's just natural retracements. Again, you want to see this more. You want to see price come up, come down, come up, come down, come up, come down. You don't want to see that. That is not good price action. That is an example of something that can easily come right back down because there's nothing there. You're not seeing anything. You're not getting anything. You just see a huge order come in and then it can just get sold off just like that. But if you see price getting bought up, selling off at a new low, and then getting pushed off it again, confirming buyers at a new high, selling off, buyers at a new low, pushing up again, buyers coming back, or sellers pushing it back down, buyers coming in at a new high. Bro, this is natural good price action. But you need to have some sort of confluence on the 2 minute. So again, that's why it's extremely important you partner this with just looking at your normal candlestick chart. You don't just trade off of Heikin Ashi solely. But I know those guys who struggle with identifying trend, this is going to help out a lot. Something you could have done in this situation was, okay, we obviously notice we keep making higher lows, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. If we break the previous higher low, we'll be out of the trade. So again, you would have moved your SL here, never would have got hit. You would have moved your SL here, never got hit. You would have moved your SL here, never got hit. You would have moved your SL here, never got hit. You would have moved your SL here, never got hit. All the way up to TP. And just what I was talking about. Remember when you see this giant candles just like this one right here? Look what happened. Right as we had that, giant sell off. It's not natural PA. Now what do we notice? So we actually exit this trade and we notice right away this sells off pretty strong, just like we predicted in our pretty much Monday high. Comes back down right into our other zone. Of course, what do you expect? I'm fucking so good at this. Comes back up to our Monday high, sells off it again. It's crazy how my supply and demand is so easy to trade and understand. Tried to buy back off it again. Sellers just took control right here. Nice top wick. Sells off, sells off, sells off. How did I know to get into shorts right here? Let's talk about it. Just how we talked about on Heikin Ashi, seeing these healthy retracements, it is good for an actual confirmation of a downtrend. What do you see right here? You see initial trend being switched to the downside, price getting sold off, pulling back, retracing, continuing to sell, pulling back. I saw a candle close like this. I just jumped in shorts. Now, this doesn't have as much confirmation as the last time, but seeing above us, we just had a confirmation candle of a retest that continued to sell off. Price sold off of it. Same exact thing is happening again here, but it looks even weaker. That's look at that little green. You know, it's green, but it's shit tiny, man. Jumped in shorts with an SL at the previous high. Remember we talked about moving our SL up in every trade, just like we did back here. This was our initial one. And you guys know these are the stuff I love to see. I love to see retracements, and that's what we got right here. We got a retracement. Now we didn't get a wick here, which is the only thing I really don't like about this trade. We didn't get a wick, but I just took a shot at it because it looked pretty good. Remember, this is a 5-point SL in this trade. You know, you're really playing with house money here. Jumping at this candle close, we SL at the previous high, just how we talked about. Again, remember, SL at the previous high. Price sells off like crazy. Guess what? We move our SL to here. Price sells off like crazy. Guess what? We move our SL here. Oh my gosh, guys. Price selling off again. Holy shit. SL is here now. And I'm not joking. My SL is literally right here. Oh, look at it go. Oh. The first hour, you are going to try and find any sort of levels. Start out with just looking at the high and the low. Look at the previous day or the day before to get some areas around you to set up zones. Now you have a forecast going forward, what you should expect. And now you look at Heikin Ashi and you look at just candle price action overall, and you try to find any sort of volume coming in a certain direction, any good buying or selling opportunities, and you just look for big continuations. You look for the bigger plays. You guys know during market hours live, I'm in outlets like this. Today I had a 38-second payday, you know, where these trades, you know, I'm just kind of letting them play out, just working with the price action, not doing anything crazy, taking my sweet time, bruh. And I'm reaping the benefits, bro. I could be playing fucking Call of Duty right now while this happens, and I'm making money. Clean, simple, easy. Y'all night weirdos, it's gonna work for you guys because I'm usually in bed by 9. More than anything, I just hope you guys are doing good. I'm just giving you guys everything I know, man. That's all it is. I'm just trying to give you guys the method, man. That's it. All you gotta do is like and subscribe, man. That's all I ask of you. Literally the only subscription where you're literally gonna make money by just clicking a button. You watch these videos, you interact with me, bro. You join my Discord, you are going to see success. I love you, bro. You're doing great. Keep it up, man. I'm gonna see you guys. Hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. It's gonna be a pretty slow week. You know, markets close on Thursday. Half day on Friday. I'm gonna be done after that. Tomorrow's my last day. Let's end it the right way.